Rogue Retreat's board of directors announcing the departure of its leader, Chad McComas, after 24 years. This comes after his church, Set Free Ministries, had been tied in a recent report to gay conversion therapy. That's an attempt to change a person's sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. McComas denied any wrongdoing when the allegations first surfaced in June and continues to do so today.
When I was confronted with these accusations of conversion therapy, I had never even heard of what that was. It was like, what is that? I don't know.
Following the allegations, McComas was put on paid administrative leave. The city even paused funding for Set Free Services, which is part of McComas' church. This despite the fact that the city pointed out Set Free and Rogue Retreat are different organizations, even though McComas has a leadership role at both. Soon after Medford's investigation wrapped up, City Attorney Eric Minton said its Set Free funding would continue because the grant money for a food pantry and shower facility were not used for religious activities.
We found no evidence that Set Free Services, in providing the grant-funded services, engaged in any sort of discriminatory behavior.
A third-party investigation conducted by a private attorney and workplace investigator looked into the discrimination allegations for Rogue Retreat. The nonprofit says it found no evidence of discrimination or harassment towards anyone by Rogue Retreat staff, participants, or by Chad McComas himself. Despite the report's findings, Rogue Retreat announced McComas is, in its words, departing the organization, citing restructuring. McComas claims there's more to his departure than just that.
The reasons had to do with administrative and financial things that I did, decisions that I made that they felt were wrong or inappropriate or not professional. And yet, if I had a chance to go through all of those with the board, which I didn't have that chance, there's an explanation for just about everything.
A press release said the nonprofit is doing an assessment and says its current budget will not sustain the current size of its workforce. It says as a result, it let 25 people go last week. McComas says Rogue Retreat is having financial issues, but it's not a result of poor management.
One funding organization was supposed to have a new contract with Rogue Retreat starting July 1st, and I've heard they're withholding it until I'm terminated.
McComas says in the end, he was told the board had voted to terminate him, but he could resign first if he preferred.
What I've discovered is that even before the report came out, the Rogue Retreat board decided to terminate me on issues that had nothing to do with discrimination, but issues we never had a chance to discuss.
In a press release Wednesday, board chair Tom Fisher thanked McComas for his dedication. He said in part, quote, "Over the past 24 years, Chad has been a driving force in developing creative housing, shelter, and case management to improve the lives of those who experience homelessness in our community. Chad is an inspiring leader who has not only left a lasting impact on the community, but across the region." Rogue Retreat says it has not made a decision yet on the future leadership of the agency. For McComas, the shock is still sinking in.
I know my heart is with Rogue